makes me so happy to be doing these. If you saw the last one, the last blog I posted was about, like, you know, my temple and my religion and faith, because this used to be a faith-based blog. And now this one's about eyebrows. Kind of funny. Oh my gosh. I just, like, that was the most awkward way I've told a joke before. And some of you are like, that was a joke. Yeah, that was supposed to be a joke. Okay, so there's not a ton of background to this except that I was asking on my Instagram, hey, what do you guys want me to write about? And someone had said, eyebrows. Talk to me about eyebrows. I thought, okay, yeah, eyebrows are pretty important nowadays, right? Like, always, I guess, nowadays, like, in makeup. And they go through, like, small eyebrows, thick eyebrows, whatever's popular. And what's funny is someone ended up, I posted about this blog post a little bit after I had gone to a wedding, and the person commented on my Instagram, well, sent a message, sorry, I don't want anyone to go and be like, I don't see that comment. She sent a DM based on what I posted on my story, and she was like, I was thinking your eyebrows looked so good the other day. I was like, thank you. Obviously, I don't actually wear makeup a lot. My eyebrows aren't, like, done right now, and for, like, years, actually, so actually twice, for years, even since when I posted this, I have been working on, like, their growth, just because, I don't know, I lean towards, like, thicker eyebrows. I just know they're gonna thin out when I get older anyway, so try to keep what I can with, like, a little shape. I like to have, like, a little outside the lines. It's just how I roll, I guess. I posted this blog on June 11th, 2021. Blog title, eyebrows. They're either the worm or the caterpillar of the face. Slim and sometimes hardly existent, or bushy and hard to ignore. These are eyebrows. Sure, some may say not all eyebrows are worms or caterpillars. Some eyebrows are in between. I cannot blame these people for being sadly mistaken. Simply, those middle ground eyebrows are either thick worms or thin caterpillars. This isn't me speaking. This is basic entomology. Regardless of the references we use for shape and size of eyebrows, generations obsess over them, especially the generations born at and beginning the 21st century. More consistently, ladies plucked their eyebrows thin. Over time, eyebrow plucking switched back and forth until finally, we've reached an age where eyebrows come in various formats representing nearly all the past decades. Eyebrows can illuminate a man or a woman's features. Some might think this furry part of the face to be irrelevant, but scientists from Oakland University thought it relevant enough to include it in their study of facial masculinity and attractiveness. According to the study, the power brow is on trend for optimal attractiveness quality. No surprise there, as power is a trending focus in many mediums. I, for one, advocate for embracing the natural quality of your eyebrows. Show them some love, because if your eyebrows aren't trending in this decade, they'll likely be trending in the next. In addition, give your eyebrows a big thanks for allowing you to increase the intensity of any expression you make. Surprise, focus, and curiosity would not look the same without them. Not to mention the people who can make their eyebrows wiggle and dance. Where would the world be without that? So here are a few of my tips for self-treatment of your brows, also known as brows. I said bros. Oh my gosh. Hold on. I can't remember if this was a different spelling and I was trying to be fancy here. Oh. Okay, so most of the time I don't have anyone I can rely on to like correct my grammar or anything, and so I'll reread it myself, but especially in the beginning, I did not have a lot of experience as compared to now. I still had, honestly, a lot more than other people I knew, but bros. I'm gonna go and correct that. It should be brows. Okay, jumping back in. Here are a few tips. If you trim or pluck your eyebrows, do it with love and avoid anxiety. It often leads to catastrophe. If you fill in your eyebrows and don't know your shade, try one shade darker than the one that matches your color. The match often stands out like a crayon, and dark can always be put on lightly, while trying to make the light dark only increases the crayon effect. Find a brow brush. Brush upward on the daily for keeping shape, and if you have thick brows, this may need to be all you do for your eyebrow routine. Understand your arch and follow it when shaping your eyebrows. Over time, you will learn how to influence it into the angles you want and find more freedom. Don't compare. Don't do it. Remember, different isn't bad. And just because someone else's eyebrows look good doesn't mean yours don't look good as well. In the end, love your face, love your brows, love your life. Oh, and if you see some good brows, tell the person you like them. We all need that. I am changing that mistake right now. It's a lovable mistake, to be honest. I would keep it, but I don't want anyone to be confused. Long way from home, haven't seen you in so long, and it all came back in one moment. And the year started cold, I couldn't room we're both in. And the wind, it seems to rush right through us. Down jackets are the trend of English girl in an American town. So those were my tips on eyebrows. Again, my eyebrows are not done. I'm just letting them be them. But if you wanted like a few little things, there's some ideas. Also, I love to get my ideas from Vogue and the Get Ready With Me makeup routine morning, skincare routine night, etc. They're very helpful because there's a range of people, and some people aren't great at like showing you what products they use. Some do show you what products they use and they're like expensive. Just know that you can do this on a cheap budget, like eyebrows. Let me show you what I use. Well, I don't know if anyone who has long hair also has this problem, but my bathroom cabinets are just like have so much hair in them, so now I just have hair on me. I try to clean it out, and I even try to take like hair off of hair bands or my brush like every time I use it, and it gets in there still. Okay, I'll start with what I've been using the longest. This is e.l.f. eyebrow kit. I don't even know if they still have this, to be honest, because it's lasted me forever because I don't use makeup that much, and because, yeah, my friend recommended this to me. She's so gorgeous and had great eyebrows. And so I actually just use like it's not a gel, what is it? I just use the like the muddy side? What is it? What's the word? But yeah, the side, like the left side, the darker side. And this is meant to like shape your brows. Obviously use a brow brush first. And I kind of use it to fill in like this spot too. At the beginning, just a little like more empty and kind of draw a little line. And then I never use the powder. This is supposed to like set it, but see how light it is, right? It would like make my eyebrows look a little more crayon-y, or it would just make them too heavy. So I did not use that. And I still love it. And I still like use it right here. But I've been trying to transform what I've been doing through the years. So my sister gave me this one. This is Brow Design by Pharmacy. And she gave it to me because it was too dark for her blonde brows. She has blonder eyebrows than me. It's like a pretty dark brown, like it's not a light brown. For me, I like to use a light brown instead of a dark blonde. But I just like, if I need to do something very quickly, I would just use this. And it's liquid, so easy to apply. And I just did it very lightly. It's kind of one of those like, okay, this is convenient type things. This is actually an eyelash and brow serum. So Lavish Lash. It's from Amazon. And I think it did work. I'm gonna say, what is it? Forgetting so many words today. Yeah, it could be like one of those placebo effects where I think it will work, so I, in my mind, see it working. So I'm sorry if I'm wrong. I could totally be wrong, but I felt like I was seeing effects, especially for my eyebrows. Maybe a little on my eyelashes too. There was one side it didn't work as well on, but that's another story. Okay, and then I felt like my eyebrows, you can see they're pretty straight unless I go like this. And I felt like as much as I love those products, they weren't really holding shape for me. And so then I tried to experiment, but on a small budget. So I got this from Amazon as well. It's brow styling soap. And they gave me a little brush, and you just like put it in the mixture and put it in a little water. And I have sensitive skin. It did not work well with my sensitive skin. It kind of just made it a little red for me by the end of the day, which makes me sad. I felt like there was a lot of potential there. If you don't have sensitive skin, you should give it a try and let me know if it was just like me or not. And then forever, I wanted to try Glossier, I don't know. It's called Boy Brow. Boom. And for this one, I did go with the blonde because of my experience with pharmacy, where like the liquid is darker than powders or crayons, and I found this worked pretty well. With this, it's like a darker blonde, and it's actually like dark, and it does fill it in. I wouldn't say it helps me hold the shape of my eyebrows as much as I wanted to. However, I have pretty persistently straight eyebrows. I've heard other people use a mix of different gels, like 2, and that's helped them. So I might try that one day, but again, budgets. I'm not making money off of YouTube. I'm making money off of many part-time jobs that are hard. So those are my tips. I hope you like them. Maybe one day I'll show a little makeup routine as I read a blog post. I'm not sure if that would interest y'all, but either way, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.